Sweeping new rules could soon be approved as a result of a News Channel 5 investigation of metro schools. The rules from the Tennessee State Board of Education would limit how high schools across the state could use so-called credit recovery programs to let students earn credit on a computer. The top staff member for that board sat down with News Channel 5 chief investigative reporter Phil Williams.
And what we discovered in some research that we did on the heels of your reporting was that districts have a variety of practices when it comes to credit recovery.
Sarah Haber and staff at the State Board of Education began working on the rule changes.
This is manipulating data.
After our investigation revealed allegations of students being pulled from classes they were sometimes passing because of concerns that their scores on critical end-of-course exams might pull down the scores for their schools.
Do you feel like the school system cheated you?
Yes, I do.
Students like Tony Jones were assigned to credit recovery programs to study required courses on a computer on their own.
Our board has charged the staff at the state board with an ongoing review of all of our policies, and this one really kind of rose to the top as one that we wanted to expedite and revise.
Under the proposed rule, such credit recovery programs would not be an option for students who have not been given a chance to complete a course.
A student would actually have to fail a course before they could be put into credit recovery.
And not only would they have to fail it, but it would actually have to be at a 50% or higher, because what we don't want is for a student who's failed it abysmally and really needs to retake the course to be put into credit recovery.
The rules would also require that schools get permission from a student's parent or guardian before enrolling that child in credit recovery, and such programs would be required to be supervised by teachers with expertise in the subject.
We're taking a test right now.
Our investigation also discovered evidence that while Metro was boasting about higher scores on ACT college entrance exams, a large percentage of 11th graders at some schools were not even taking the tests. Metro school officials argued it did not really matter whether they took the test as juniors or waited until they were seniors.
And the law is very clear about that. So again, one of the other significant changes in the revised proposal that will go to the board in a couple weeks is that be clarified in the policy. It's a requirement for 11th graders, and it's a graduation requirement.
The new policy goes before the full State Board of Education for final approval later this month, and is expected to include provisions that allow school districts to be penalized if they don't follow the rules. Phil Williams, News Channel 5 Investigates.
And you can catch up on Phil's full investigation on our website, newschannel5.com.